Welcome, everyone, to our first ever self-produced comedy show by our awesome group, Lucy Says Go. We are so excited y'all are joining us on your precious Friday night. If you want to send us words of encouragement or LOLs, just throw it in the chat. And if you really want to show your love, you can also Venmo us at Lucy Says Go, Venmo.com. We don't really have that set up yet, but maybe that's a good idea. Anyways, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, and we really hope you enjoy what we have to show you. Enjoy!
Hello, everyone. The old grump is here. So when Sarah asked me to introduce her sketch, her comedy sketch, CD&D, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. This young people, CD&D, how can I introduce what I don't understand? And Sarah and I, we go way back, like 30 years back, 40 years back. You don't say no to people like that, So I was just like thinking to myself, should I say no to Sarah? No, you never do something like that to your old friend. But it doesn't make sense to me. So I was looking for inspiration. Old grumpy sometimes is looking for some inspiration. And I found some online in my Instagram feed. There's a great influencer on Instagram, and his name is Visionary Warrior. And he wrote just today, as if I asked him for this. So he wrote, "Today, I have rid myself of all inner disturbances. I saw clearly that it did not lie outside, but inside as my own opinions." And I thought, maybe old grumpy just doesn't understand something, and it's okay. So here you go, Sarah's sketch, CD&D. Enjoy.
Who could forget the renters who changed the policies of Airbnb?
Airbnb disasters.
To a warning about a growing trend for American families earning extra cash by renting their home. Mischief to property over $5,000.
Across the country, hearts and houses are being broken.
Throwing lewd parties, drugs, prostitution, imposing severe damage to their penthouses, artwork, even theft. This is the illegal mayhem that shook fancy neighborhoods to their core. Do you ever stop to think about these mischief makers? The renters that upended the Airbnb rental industry and think, that must have sucked for them. Well, we have. Introducing CD&D, Crack Den and Dash. Now you can throw your illicit parties, illegal gambling, prostitution, or drug ring circles in the comfort of your own den. All of our properties have been Crackhead certified, approved to bring that extra smack to all of your sketchy events. Have you ever shot heroin in a clawfoot tub? Held a witch trial on Italian tile? Made a makeshift meth lab in a marbled mansion? It just doesn't feel right. At CD&D, we provide the environment that encourages your wildest illegal fantasies to ensure your mood won't be sacrificed. Only your legal animals will be sacrificed. And we have organized our own property into fitting categories to make it easier for you to score that authentic score. Hoarder huts, shank shacks, covered in rats, windowless, tool sheds, and much more. All of our properties feature soundproof walls, covered up security cameras, and neighbors that are either dead or 40 miles away. The boys and I were throwing our annual obese XXX sex party, but none of the venues were working out. They all wanted security deposits we knew we'd never get back. Thanks to CD&D, we found the perfect place covered in used condoms, human feces, and unidentified bodily fluids, so we never felt out of place when covering it in our own. They even returned the stray cats I left behind. Thanks, CD&D. My friends and I had started a sex service, but we were sick of paying the high hotel prices for room service. It was eating into our profit. That's when we found CD&D. At first I got real nervous when I showed up to this property with this beautiful pool and a manicured yard. And I was like, what's up with this, CD&D? And then I found out that this isn't my CD&D. The owners here died. This was my CD&D waiting for me in the back. Perfect. So now I can have a naked luau whenever I want. So say so long to long agreements and fine print you don't understand. With CD&D, we could ransack, loot, and toot without worrying security would show. We even had one tiny stabbing incident, and CD&D helped us cover it up. Thanks, CD&D, from one happy customer to the next.
Well, I was looking for a place we could really let loose, and preferably fireproof since I had a few run-ins before. At CD&D, they found me the perfect place for my makeshift den, full of heaps of garbage, cigarette butts, used condoms, broken glass, unmade beds, and the relentless smell of smoke, just the way we like it. It saved us time in doing it ourselves, so we could spend that extra time doing what we really love. Meth! Also, I was able to get into huffing this week. Oh, Cindy, I need you to teach me how to huff. This ain't right.
And with CD&D, you'll never pay a surcharge in cleaning fees, because there is no cleaning. We have legally purchased these seized properties at auction, so we promise no noise complaints, no pesky neighbors bitching about sex in the hallways, and no unannounced police. Guaranteed! So, the next time you want to destroy someone else's property while letting your freak flag fly, book with CD&D. And coming soon, abandoned underground bunkers for those athletic kidnap victims that just keep escaping. CD&D is not responsible for property damage, physical damage, moral damage, splinters, rabies, unplanned pregnancies, overdose, accidental poisoning, feeling like dying, actually dying, being able to see dead people, bed sores, herpes, genital mutilation, tetanus, flashbacks, being attacked by hornets, being attacked by spiders, being attacked by hermits, asbestos, bizarre rash packages, lost meth papers, losing the meaning of life, or being disowned by your family and friends.
Oh, wow. I'd love to go to a cracked in and dash. Frankly, I never get to go anywhere. My name's Sandy Minster, and I live in Minocqua, Wisconsin. I've really never been about 5 miles outside of my own home because, well, frankly, my husband never lets me leave. I just sit here all day in my home office and answer phones for his auto body shop, and I've really never been as far as the Costco in town. So, you know, I sometimes I kind of feel like a princess in a castle, you know, like one of those Disney princesses, because I never leave my house. But I do love television, and I watch a lot of television shows, and one of my favorite television shows is that Intervention. You know, the Cracked In and Dash frankly reminded me of my favorite show, Intervention, you know, where someone has a little problem and needs some help from their family and friends. And one of my favorite episodes is with Snow White. You know, Snow White, the Disney princess? Oh, I love her. Well, what a lot of people don't know actually is that those dwarfs have a lot of problems. Yeah, they do. And I seen the Intervention show with them 7 dwarfs in Snow White. And oh, yeah, they got some problems. And you know what? I actually DVR'd the episode. It's on my DVR. So here, I'm going to show you the Snow White and 7 Dwarfs Intervention I saw on the TV. Okay. Okay, here we go, you know.
Oh, Doc, I don't know if this is the right way to go about this. Couldn't we wait until the pandemic is over?
Yeah, I mean, intervention over Zoom really doesn't have the same impact.
So he can wait until he's selling his body for drugs in the Enchanted Footrest, Southwest Forest. He could end up like Sneezy, in and out of rehab, working on his budding rap career.
Yeah.
What's a young Sneezy anyway? Snow, why are you giving into the rumor mill on this, huh?
Well, I heard from Minnie and Mickey that they saw him talking to the big bad wolf, and you know what that means.
Grumpy, we all know that Snow has her issues with prejudice.
Oh my God, that was one QAnon post, and I took it down.
Today is not about your issues, Snow. And anyway, Mickey is a stand-up guy.
Trusting a rodent, for heaven's sake.
Oh, come on, guys. Just calm down.
Oh, he's in the waiting room. What do we do?
Everybody act guttural, casserole, natural. I'll let him in the Zoom.
Hi. Hello?
Hi.
Okay. I can start.
No, I don't think this is a very
Good idea. Well, you said that we get to share it. This is how I share.
I'm wishing.
For the one I love
To stop with
the math.
the meth.
We've heard about the kinds of company you've been keeping lately.
Snow, I thought we covered this. Biggie is a victim of circumstance. Stop letting your privilege blind you.
It's because I'm Snow White, isn't it?
Will you please take a humanities class with me, Snow? I promise people will hate you less if you do.
You know, ever since you started night school at Queen's College, you've changed and started talking and thinking too much.
I think we suppress, regress, digress. I found this stashed in the medicine cabinet, the medicine cabinet, after your last visit.
That's not mine.
We all know that you're full of baloney.
That's really not mine.
Then whose is it?
I bought it for Sleepy.
I bought it for Doc.
What, me?
Whatever for?
Oh, I thought it might help with his anxiety, his stuttering, his general uptightedness.
Uptightedness? Tightedness?
Oh, that's a brilliant idea. You are rather uptight.
No. Snow, this is a clean cottage. Not in this house.
But Doc, everyone can lean on legal pharma if it makes their lives easier.
She's right.
I'm on Ritalin for school.
I'm on the Ambien.
I'm on mood stabilizers.
And I'm on Waltrex. And Sneezy and Happy are on Viagra. And they are the most satisfied dwarves in the bunch.
Wow, I didn't blow that. Know that.
Doc, I don't smoke dope because it brings me down. Plus, it would be far too on the nose, and I'm better than that.
Well, Doc, if you're going to be on the ganja, it better be a prescription. No more weed from that Wolvie character.
Actually, we got it from Mickey.
I told ya!
Hi, everyone. Hope you are enjoying the show. My name is Anderson, for those of you that don't know how to read, and I am here with your Weird News update at 7:19. Our top story from the Huffington Post features naked mole rats having unique dialects and are incredibly xenophobic. A study finds the drama and warfare in these rodent colonies is right out of a Game of Thrones episode. Researchers in Germany and South Africa have said the naked mole rats, known for their protruding teeth and wrinkly scrotum-like appearance, are highly social rodents with a wide variety of social dialects, a new study has revealed. On top of that, these rats exhibit one of the most human-like traits of all: xenophobia. Thank God we're not alone in that. Am I right, Snow. Speaking of scrotums, Valentine's Day is this weekend, so we can take a listen at one of our poignant sponsors right up next. I'm Vanderson Anderson. I hope you guys enjoy.
I'm Sarah, and I really want to find someone special to share my life with. That's why I use Match.com. It's a great way to meet people during the pandemic. This is my guitar. I'm just learning some basic chords right now. I have this super cute hat collection. I love to cook. Wait, hold on one second. With Match.com, they have a bunch of cool new features for the app on my phone. Hey, here you go. Hey. Like free video messaging for my top picks. Sorry, I've been so busy. I just haven't been able to clean up. It's a great way to show off who I really am. I've been busy. I haven't been able to clean, okay? I use Match.com because I want a serious relationship. Commitment for the long term with a real partner. Especially because I'm 35. That's from like a couple days ago, but it's still good. Do you like to cook? When you match with someone on Match.com, they offer a variety of conversation starters to help break the ice. I adopted 5 cats during the pandemic. What streaming services do you have? Did you know that spiders consume like 400 million tons of meat per year? Just a pregnancy test. I was very lonely and had a little quarantine fling. You better not ghost me. I cannot get into streaking again.
What?
I'm in love with you. God damn it!
I gotta go.
Everything is such a mess in here.
Crazy.
At the end of the day, I just want someone who loves me for me. Maybe I am clingy and odd like my ex-boyfriend John and Garrett and Ben and Jason said. But on Match.com, they have thousands of singles to choose from. I just hope I don't make the mistake of choosing another bonehead like Christopher, who I matched with last week. Christopher, if you can hear this, you can go fuck yourself, because I thought we had something special. But no, Christopher blocked me. Asshole! I'm gonna die alone. I'm gonna be a cat lady forever. I better find my soulmate on Match.com.
Hi guys, Lindsay here. Lindsay with an E, not an A. Common mistake. Anyways, this is my submission for Employee of the Year. Ever since I was a little girl, I loved Punky Brewster. And then I grew up and now I get to work for her seriously. I take my job very seriously. And people think that I'm like a little bit like obsessed with Salil, but they're just so jealous. It's already 2 o'clock and I finished like my whole to-do list already. Like it's effective. I'm the most important person to Salil. I mean, who else would let our cat out 3 times a day? And I'm always checking on her. I show up to work even when it's not required or wanted. I showed up last Sunday at 6 a.m. because I wanted to surprise her with my work ethic. She said it was a little bit too much. And then she was like, isn't it your daughter's 4th birthday today? And I was like, yes, Salil, don't worry though. I already had her birthday party at 3 a.m. Duh, because I was going to be here early for you. I mean, it was just me and her, and she was asleep the whole time, but I took photos, okay? I mean, who has a memory back then anyways, right? Salil needs me. I work 24 hours a day. I haven't showered in like 3 or 4 days. It's amazing. I am so dedicated to this job that I got married on 5th Avenue, okay? 5th Avenue. Yeah, right across the street from the Blimpies, where I get Salil's tomato mozzarella sub every day. Extra tomato. I found the guy online, and he just married us, and I got the sandwich back to her before she even noticed I was gone. If that's an Employee of the Year, then I don't know what is. I am not obsessed with Salil. We need each other. Seriously. I'm Salil's favorite. There was a little incident with the housekeeper last week. I thought that she was getting a little bit too close to Salil, so I may or may not have told Salil a completely fabricated story about catching her sniffing her underwear and also stealing. Everyone's like, how dare you? She has 4 kids and she's single and needs to support them. But it's fine because they're like, I need to protect her. I just know that like everybody laughs when I walk in, and sometimes it makes me mad. Like, oh, it's weird that you smell her car seat every time that she gets up and leaves. Like a canine dog, I need to pick up her scent so I know where she is at all times. Which is also why I track her phone and devices without her knowing. Without me, she would be nothing. We all know what's Sunday? Valentine's Day. And what does that make Saturday? Galentine's Day. So I wrote Salil a little Galentine's Day poem. Okay. Salil means sun, which is what you are to me, and the stars and the earth and all the fishes in the sea. And every single night I dream you're next to me. When I sleep outside your bedroom window, high up in a tree. People say things like, if she's your friend, why isn't she there during your important moments? But do they not recall? When I gave birth to my twins, I was on your conference call. People say I exaggerate the importance of my job, but they are just unaware. If I didn't take that call, how else would your AC get repaired? I know sometimes I can be a bit much, like when the news called me your used pillowcase hoarder. But on this Galentine's Day, I beg of you, Salil, please lift the restraining order. So you know what to do. Hashtag Employee of the Year at Salil Moonfry. I'm hoping she gets enough of these messages to realize what she's lost. She should take me back and also make me Employee of the Year. Also, anniversary today is of the death of the man who played Punky Brewster's father-in-law. He was Russian. Another group of Russians and another group of poets. You see how I'm tying these things in together? Are up next. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome, because I bet they're cold, because they're in Russia, to the KGB Does Poetry.
KGB. Комитет государственной безопасности. Russian secret police. Surrounded by silence and shrouded in mystery. Spycraft and ruthlessness. Kidnappings. Political assassinations. But what do we actually know about KGB officers? Dedicated defenders of their motherland. Are they ruthless and clever killers? Or are they poets? Did you know that all KGB officers are famous for the love of the art of poetry? Did you know that every national holiday, every KGB officer writes a celebratory poem and shares it with the officer comrades who are cheering joyfully while drinking vodka? Today, we have a rare footage of a first time on Zoom KGB all-departmental open mic reading, KGB poetry reading, for you, for the love of poetry. Hello and welcome to our KGB all-departmental monthly poetry reading. Because we are still in this pandemic time, we are still on Zoom. Today, we are first time on Zoom. Oh, I see some faces I know. Oh, do I see Madame Lublinskaya from the Counterintelligence Department? How are you doing, Madame?
Yes, I am good with my vodka.
I hope this is our favorite brand of vodka. Is it Putinskaya?
It's Tito's.
We'll talk about this afterwards. I see our Sofia Ivanovna here too. Our cleaning lady is joining us today.
Hi, yes, I lost my accent because I've been living in a tundra in a pile of dead bears that I
All
have
Russian
named.
people have to. Yeah, I get
Yes.
it. Thank you, Sofia Ivanovna, for joining us today. You know how to keep your secrets clean.
Oh yeah.
I also see here Agent Spersky, formerly known as Pope. Agent?
Da, how are you? Your haircut is fucking phenomenal.
I am always proud of my haircut because I cut my hair myself, always.
You look
No.
like Jason Bateman. He is a hot one.
I was actually trying to go more like one of the Russian actor, Alexander Ivanov, but I will take Jason. Jason too. He's a okay actor. Thank you.
Ozark, yes.
That's some brutality there. I know. Thank you, Agent Spersky, for noticing. We are all here as poetry lovers today. Let's just share some poetry. I really was looking forward to this because I wrote this little poem, and because like watching this events of the past few weeks, it was really, really hard. I cannot even tune on my TV anymore. So I had to write this poem dedicating it to the best agent so far, Agent Clown, So to the moment when he was leaving the White House, called Misunderstood. Misunderstood. Farewell, you, the most underappreciated president, the least decorated, so unnecessarily hated. The White House is a resident. Thankless nation, America, how did you dare? And my heart is forever bleeding your orange hair.
It's so beautiful.
Thank you. I really appreciate this. Thank
It
you.
reminds me of all 69 of my children named Vladimir. They are so beautiful, except for the 6 that my hunting dogs killed. I didn't care about them.
You have extra, it's fine.
Sophia Ivanovna, thank you. Thank you. Means a lot coming from you. I want to give the floor to Madame Lublinskaya if she wants to share her poetry today.
Yes, thank you. I get started. My poem is called My Favorite Dictator. My favorite dictator. Why can't I choose one? President Lukashenko? President Erdogan? But the Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un? Oh, your haircut on flick and your eyes full of hate. Oh, take me out on a date.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful, beautiful poetry. We need to send them this on a postcard, and maybe your Valentine's Day will be all fixed. Thank you.
May I say something?
Of course, Madame Lublinskaya.
If I were to write this poem again, I'd write it about Jason Bateman, supreme dictator of Ozark, frankly.
Madame Lublinskaya, your opinion always matters to all of us. Thank you. Thank you. Agent Spersky, how about some poetry from you today?
Hey, I've got one for you. It is short, it is concise, but it gets the job done, Mother Russia, you are giving me concussion. For the sake of this discussion, I am your son. You mama Russia.
Patriotic, beautiful. Mother Russia will always remember you, Agent Spersky. I think we need to recommend this poem to all our agents who are missing their motherland while working abroad.
It's like Shel Silverstein, I think. Best poet.
Thank you, Agent Spersky. Sophia Ivanovna, I know you are reading the last tonight, but last but not least, please share your beautiful poetry, because we know how hard life hits you on the head and all other places. Please share.
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. I just threw up in my Baba Kanushka from the beauty of that poem. Like, oh my goodness. But I do have a poem. But I just wanted to say, like, I got into poetry because I wanted to get in touch with my insides. And on the mission, something blew up and I lost most of my insides. Which saved me a lot of money on my staple surgery. And also it kicked out my uterus. So I don't have to have any more children since I have 74. But I just wanted to say, beautiful poetry, everybody. Here's how I get in touch with my uterus. As I was walking by the river Moscow, I heard Kalinka, 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 Maya. Kalinka, Kalinka, Kalinka,
Maya.
Maya.
Kalinka.
Kalinka. Kalinka. Maya.
Oh, this is so beautiful. Thank you for, and so that we can all sing along with you. Thank you all for coming. Until the next month.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. That was so much fun.
Are they still there? Thank you guys. I'm like shaking. That was so awesome. Thank you guys so much for your commentary too. Y'all are fucking so rad.
We love you so much. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, so much support. Better than my bra. I don't wear it no more because I'm in Honduras.
Thank you. Thank you. This was Lucy Said Go, and this was Natalie.
And Marianne.
I'm Sarah.
Rex. Good night, everybody.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.